Hello again. Welcome back to Craftinomical on the... No, that's not the right way around. Welcome back to FoolCraft on the Craftinomical server. Got it right that time. I have been doing some building. So we've done a lot of work on the supermarket and we'll probably still do more on it today. But I have now hit the problem where I really need a space to put all of my stuff and to set up proper automation of things, because I've still been doing it all manually and it's really tedious and ugly. So I thought, well, I'll start building something and I want it to look good, which takes me a long time and a lot of effort. So I'll try not to spend so much time on it that I just get completely worn out. But I will do what I can. And that is over here. If we go up to the surface, there's this giant thing. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's fly out here. And this is how far I've got. It's kind of a hazy plan. I plan to do another one of these spires here, but a little bit shorter, and then I'll landscape it and decorate it and make it look pretty. And I might have to, thing is, I don't know how much space all of my stuff will take, and this isn't going to have very much space in it, so I might have to make space, make this, put a wall down here, and then make this space under here place for putting stuff as well. Oh, the beat is on. That's nice. Mainly I need somewhere to put my stuff and I want it to look pretty. I built this, I made the circles there and there using a builder, but the rest of it I've done by hand because there isn't any way that I can find out of to do a concave shape like this, and I couldn't even find any patterns online to follow. There's loads of like domes and cones and stuff like that, but not like conical cones as it were, so it's not even all the way around. If you look closely, it isn't even, but honestly I don't have the time to spend trying to make it completely even because it would drive me crazy. So I'm just gonna leave it good enough, and yes, that is what I am doing. A mistake I made when building this is I wasn't thinking, and the circles are they have an even number diameter, so I think that makes it a lot harder to build because there isn't like a middle point. You've got 2 blocks in the middle. Alright. Yes. The second one, I was dreading doing it because the first one was so painful, but I kind of got into the rhythm of how to do it. It's not perfect, but it's fine. I might chisel a spire for the top of this one so that it doesn't look quite so stumpy. And maybe for that one as well. And then this middle part isn't finished yet, but I think that's I'm probably going to put the entrance there. I'm going to try to join these together. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but I'm going to leave that for now. Another thing that I really want to do is get up, not get up. I really want to get up out of this chair. No, I want to set up wireless storage so that I don't have to keep on running to and fro. It's not, I'm using waystone, so it's not that bad, but just wireless storage is useful. So Let's see here. I think it's the wireless crafting grid that I want. Which, oh wow, okay. Okay, so we just need some more of this, which is pretty cheap. Now that I have a void ore miner anyway for getting the quartz. And then where was it? These always move around, it's very annoying. Okay. I'm not actually quite sure. Oh, I'm not quite sure where you charge this controller. Oh, I think it's because it needs a what's it called? One of the wireless transmitter, which I think I have actually already, and it needs to be placed on a cable. Please excuse the lag. I'm not quite sure what's causing it. It just suddenly got really laggy. And I don't quite know why. Oh yeah, I won't be recording like this much. I just want to get this done. Now does it work? Controller not found. Does it maybe need to be, does the cable need to be connected to the, wait, where did they go? My goodness. To the actual controller. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, I think that did it. You just have to right click the controller with this. And I'm not sure if it actually needs the transmitter. That's apparently for the portable grid, which I think is... It's... You can carry it with you, but you have to put it down. So let's just try charging this and seeing if it works now. Yes! Amazing. Now, does it have a... Can it work anywhere? Do I need like an infinite range extender thing? Ah, yes it does. Okay. I mean, it does need a range extender thing. So... let's do that. Now is this... That's probably something we need nether stars for. That's for A2. Infinite wireless transmitter. Okay. We've already got one, so let's just make another one. Oh. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So I still haven't kind of quite got on top of all of the crafting recipes, and some of the things in refined storage look similar to other things, and then I get really confused. Like, oh, no. Let's see. Like, these look almost the same, but this is a lot cheaper than this. So, yeah. The recipes are really similar to A2. I need to set up automated crafting and stuff so that I don't have to keep on doing this. Another star. Okay. Let's just pick this up. Now, I don't have any nether stars per se. However, I set this mob farm up At the moment it's doing wither, well, it's not on, but that's a wither skeleton spawner, and it can do pretty much any mob except ghasts and maybe blazes? I'm not sure if the blazes... I think the blazes would just drift down if they don't see anything, but I don't know if that would kill them. The spikes, and then everything goes in here. So I do have some wither skulls. However, to make this simple, I will do some wither killing later. I joined Darth on a stream a little while back, and we set up an automatic, the lag, an automatic wither killer, and I don't think it's running all the time, but he said I can just go and take nether stars from there. Ooh. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is really pretty, by the way. I like the giant lake out there and everything. This is why I don't do big builds, is because it just takes so much concentration and energy. It takes me so long to do that I'm drained of energy before it looks this good. Load! Please load! So this is the wither spawn in there, and yeah, wither skeleton farm there. But let's see, we just need one for now. So let's go back. And then put that in there. Is that everything? Oh, end rod. Yes. And now, I'm pretty sure that should be good anywhere. Aww. Really? Is that... Does that mean that the infinite extender doesn't work across dimensions? Because that would suck. That makes AE2 better. I suppose what I would have to do is, there's a way to set up... is there a network? Transmitter? There's a way to set up like a network extension into another dimension, but you have to actually put stuff there. And then I guess the same would apply, that you'd need a wireless extender in that dimension on that network. So I'm not sure that was very clear. I think there's a way to make it work, but I'd actually have to build some stuff in other dimensions and put infinite wireless extenders on them and have them chunk loaded. I'm not going to bother with that right now. This is fine for now. And I believe I can... Let me see. Oh yeah, I can. I can do crafting through this grid as well, so that's good. The auto crafting. Yay! I finally have wireless crafting. Much joy. So, the final thing we're gonna do today is, lag. We're going to try to set up the dairy production, just to get something done in the supermarket. I had a queen bee in here, and it just disappeared, and it's never meant to do that. And there's no drops here. I'm not sure what happened. And that was my only queen bee. And you have to find them in nature, and I can't find any. I've flown so far, and there's just no beehives. And I feel like in other mod packs I've played, there's beehives everywhere, so I'm a bit annoyed about that, because I think even the first one I got was maybe like a chest, loot chest thing. I also noticed a bit of a problem here. After I finished the last episode, if I connect up storage to this, then the exporter down there that's pulling stuff into these chests is continually pulling stuff out of the drawers into here and then back through again. Let me demonstrate. Will that... so you can see the numbers continually going up and down. So I'm not quite sure what to do about that. I feel like that's probably causing a whole bunch of unnecessary lag. The only reason for wanting external storage on this is so that if I then queue up a bunch of recipes, if I create a whole bunch of recipes for like a cafe thing, it can use the stuff in the drawers. Maybe I would need to have a separate system for that. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. I've been using this bed pet to sleep. You can also use it to spawn a living bed, which is the cutest thing. Look at that. And if you move, it follows you. It's like a puppy. It's amazing. It despawns after a couple of minutes. It's so adorable. I don't even want to run away too far because I'm afraid I'll make it sad. Okay. To be honest, actually, I probably shouldn't set up production here because, again, lag issues here. I should probably do that at my other base and then just enter chest it over here. Let's set up in this corner. So, let's see, we've got 2 counter jars. And they produce milk automatically. And now what we want to do with that milk is we want to make these fresh milks. We also want to make let's see, plain yogurt, cream, heavy cream, and butter and cheese. So that's cheese. The butter is, I missed it. Oh, I think maybe that takes heavy cream, so it's a bit of an awkward crafting thing. So let me just get my thoughts straight here. Alright, I've got this far. So the milk goes into this fluid transposer, which puts it in a bucket, because I think that's pretty much what you have to do. And you can see it filling up here, and then when that gets full, this turns into a milk bucket, and this gets put down here, which is just an auto crafter that doesn't need power, turns into this fresh milk. And then this pulls the bucket out and back in here. And oh, that's connected the wrong place. This is going to pull the milk out this side. Yeah. Which I'll need to filter as well. I think I'm doing this right. The milk gets pulled out here. And then this is on a round... Oh. I thought it was... Yeah. It was when it was up here. I said it wrong. This is on round robin. So it'll send half the milk into here. And half of it into this crafter. Oh, which is programmed already. Remove. Forget everything. Forget? Why are you not forgetting? Apply. Okay. Now the only issue with this is that, like, I'm making 5 products, one of which is milk, so in a way it doesn't make sense to be making using half of the milk as just milk, because there'll be a lot less to make the other 4 ingredients. Although milk is probably a lot more useful. So the way to get around that would be to have maybe another crafter. Also, I've got to think about how I'm going to power this. Like that, and then the milk will get split 3 ways. Yeah. Okay. So now, milk gets used to make cream. And let's see. I've got to remind myself. I think it's for the yogurt and the heavy cream and the cheese. Okay. Which also needs salt. So that is the salt we are gonna get from this water filter. Let's see, water. No, I need to actually place some water down. Just give me a sec. I could do it like I did with this, just from a sink into a fluid transposer and into a bucket, but it's a bit of a faff sending the bucket round the whole time. I kind of just want to do this. Now, does it have to be in the middle of water? And it does need feeding cotton, but oh, actually this is getting more complicated. It provides salt and water. If I just use a sink fluid transposer thing, I've got to turn the bucket of water into a thing of water, and then I've got to send it into a crafter to craft the salt, so I think it ends up being much the same, really, so let's just stick with this. I need a chest. I'm gonna use a bonsai tree to create the string, or a string tree in a bonsai pot to create the string. Like this. Oh, and I don't have the tree. Let's see. I think it's spider. Oh, I've got a lot of those. Okay, and I'll filter out the junk items, probably. And then the... Oh no, this isn't quite right. It has to go into a crafter and then into the thing. Okay, I think I got this working. The filter actually wasn't working, and I wasn't sure why. I tested, you know, air on top and various things. It actually just seems like... The wiki says it needs to be touching at least 5 blocks, which I assumed meant including diagonally, but it wouldn't start working until I placed an extra water block there, underneath there. So I guess it's like, there must be at least 5 blocks of water in like straight lines out from it. So what I've done here, it's a little bit, probably not the neatest way I could have done it, but string, everything goes in here from the tree. Everything that isn't string goes in here. The string gets sent here. Let's see, I think oh no, that was the extract. I think, yeah, it can't go here because this is on brown and it's extracting on green. And this is also brown. So it extracts the string here on green. There's a filter there, I think. Yeah. The string goes in here. It gets turned into the cotton. And then string only gets extracted on brown. Or not string, cotton gets extracted on brown. And then put in here with priority 2, and then put in here with priority 0. So that's just to prevent this from clogging up with cotton and preventing any other things from being able to be made. So any excess cotton will just go in the trash can. And I think that should work. We've got the water and the salt, and now that needs to go. My goodness, it's gonna get really confusing. To be honest, I could extract that on green. If I extract on green, what happens? Does it all go in here? No, it sucked the cotton back in there. I think the products you have to extract on the bottom or the sides, so okay, let me do that. Okay, that's working now. I'll just pull it out from the bottom. I can't even remember if I need water for any of these recipes. The reason that I wanted this as well is because I want water to go into that system because it's used in crafting recipes. So that's why I have this, but I'm not actually sure if any of the dairy stuff needs it. It's hard to keep on top of everything. The wiring in the supermarket I did last season was such a mess. Like, it was this maze of, oh man. Okay. I should maybe just send the water straight in there. Okay, I think this is working. To be honest, I can't quite remember the last thing I showed you. So the salt and water get pulled out. Although, honestly, it's like the water's not getting pulled out and I don't know why. Oh. That's why. Did that? Okay, good. Right, so here, milk is used to make heavy cream and heavy. So this heavy cream, none of it goes in here. It all stays internally and gets used to make butter. And then milk and salt get used to make cheese. Both of these need salt, so I put them in the same craft jar. And then up here, we make the yogurt and the heavy cream, and these both go into here. They get pulled down, go in there. And I think the power is on the back there, and I think that's it. These are not gonna be made in the exact same proportion. I don't think, because, well, maybe they will. The milk is made very slowly, so that's probably an issue. 4 milk is made at a time, and there's only 3 places to split it between, so I don't quite know where it'll put the 4th one, but probably what I want to do is add more of these. If we go over to the supermarket, we should be able to see what's been crafted so far. It's massive lag spikes every time I teleport here. Am I good to go? I start walking and then I get teleported back again multiple times, so there's no point walking immediately. Let's see. 38 yogurt, 36 heavy cream, twice the amount of milk, very little cheese, and that butter. Okay. We'll see if it evens out. So hopefully next time we'll get some more of the stuff set up, like maybe the fisher or the meat. I'm kind of dreading setting up the meat production, but it has to be done. Ooh, and actually, while I was out exploring, looking for beehives, I found some villagers for the shop. Actually, it's very useful. So I got a butcher, and I got a fisherman, and I also got a shepherd, like a farmer with a shepherd career, which I think is probably the best fit for dairy, because goats and sheep do produce milk. This isn't necessarily meant to be goat's cheese, but actually the Norwegian brown cheese I think is often made with goat milk, so we'll use that and it'll be great. Okay, that will be it for today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.